Hey everybody, Morley Scott along with Dave Campbell, and we are right here midfield at Mosaic Stadium in Regina for the final time. Surprisingly, Dave, it's a bit windy here today. Usually not the case. Eskimos will be playing the Saskatchewan Roughriders tomorrow. It is their final game at Mosaic Stadium. And Dave, the Eskimos are going to have a couple of lineup changes. Well, one lineup change really of note in the starters. Of course, Calvin McCarty is injured. Aaron Milton is onto the lineup, but the biggest change is, of course, in the backfield.
That's right, and John White hurt his shoulder last week in the Labor Day rematch game. Expected he was going to be on an injured list. In fact, he is not on an injured list. He'll be on the 46-man roster, one of the two scratches. But Shakir Bell, he will start his second game of the season against the Riders. Of the season and against the Riders. Went pretty well back in Edmonton on the brick field at Commonwealth Stadium. 138 yards rushing, 170 yards from scrimmage, and a receiving touchdown. So the Eskimos should not have too much of a drop-off, maybe a bit of an uptick.
Maybe a drop-off for the Riders. They're losing a couple of important receivers for the game tomorrow.
Yeah, they sure are. Naaman Roosevelt, who's third in the CFL with 1,095 yards, behind Adarius Bowman, behind Darrell Walker, the second most targeted receiver in the league behind Bowman. That's a tough loss for that Rider offense. And to add to it, Ricky Collins, who likely could have slid over for Roosevelt in his spot, he's on the 6-game injured list as well.
Final game ever for the Eskimos right here at Mosaic Stadium. We've got it for you on 6:30 CHED. We'll kick it off at 2:30. The pregame show starts at 1 o'clock.